Alrighty, good morning, guys. It's Sagittarius Soul Tarot. We're going to go ahead and do who's coming towards you. This will be for the week, going into the weekend. Hey, Kitty Cat. Hey, Janet. Good morning. So we're going to see who's coming towards you in regards to love. Now, this could be a general reading. This could be anybody else, if it's like your job or if it's a friend, whatever. But mainly, I do love-related readings, so this could be anybody coming through. Hey, Katie. I probably won't do super chats today just because it's going to be all I can do to get through the reading plus the members. So I'm sorry, guys. I was wanting to do super chats, but it's all I can do to even talk and to even get through the reading. I kind of feel worse than yesterday, to be honest. So I'm just going to try to, wing it, just try to push through. But I want to get the reading out for you guys. So when I do the members' questions, I'm just going to do straight with the members and all of that. That'll be after Pisces. But yeah, make sure to hit that like button, guys. Subscribe. Hey, Cal. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Julie. Hey, Kitty Cat. Oh, I'm glad, Katie. Well, my son, actually, I took him to the doctor yesterday. I think I have bronchitis because my son got diagnosed with bronchitis. The only reason I didn't go to the doctor is because it was taking so long just to get him looked at that it would have been probably till 10 o'clock at night till we went home. So that's why I didn't get looked at. So I just took some medication and just trying to get through and feel better. If nothing else, I can use up his medication. But yeah, Brain's got bronchitis, so I'm pretty sure he gave it to me. That's what I have. So I'm trying to feel better, guys. I want to get as much out there for you, but after today, I might not be live again until Saturday, just because I need to take a couple of days off to rest. But I'm going to try to, be on as much as I can, but I might just end up having to take a few days off just because I'm not feeling any better. Hey, Miss Sunshine. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Jean. I know. I don't really smoke much. If I do, it's like occasionally. So yeah. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with the reading. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or a cross watch, and just take it for how it resonates in the reading. If you did book a personal reading, or if you'd like to, I am available. But make sure to just give me a little bit of time to get it done, because I'm trying to catch up from when I've been real sick. So if I don't get the reading done by today, it might not be until tomorrow if you did purchase a reading. I just don't want to overexert myself. So I am free for personal readings. I'm available for them, but just give me a little bit of time to get it done. All right, let's go ahead and do 304 for Aries. Oh, thank you, guys. I appreciate that. All right, who is coming towards Aries? So I'm going to see who they are, how you view them, and their actions towards you. And then I'll see more clarifiers of who they are and what they'd say. And how you feel for them as well. All right, who's coming towards you? A secret crush. So somebody admiring you. You're viewing them as a breakup. And their action is heartbreak. So this could be somebody new. Yeah, somebody coming towards you secretly. So let me clarify and see. Or wait. Oh, the next tower. Oh my God. See, that's how sick I am. 1 second, guys. Let me restart the reading. I thought I was doing who's coming towards you. I could have sworn. Okay, let me do the next tower. Oh my gosh. Thank you for telling me, Kitty. All right, let me restart that actually. Because I could have sworn that's what I was doing. I couldn't remember. Okay, 410 for Aries. All right, what's your next tower? So sorry. I don't know why I thought I was doing that. All right, let's see. What is your next tower? So, all right, let's see. What's the next tower for Aries? Okay, addiction. Okay, understanding, storm warning. I'll do that on the next video. That might be Saturday, possibly. You're at your breaking point and influences. All right, so what I'm getting here, there could be somebody that has an addiction that's in your energy, Aries. So let me see. Either you have an unhealthy attachment to this person, or there could be an addiction here. This looks like somebody that you could be fighting with. Okay. Why addiction? Judgment reverse, the Hanged Man, the Lovers reverse, and the King of Swords. So, Aries, your next tower moment, you could be getting in a breakup with somebody, okay? Because in the last part that I was going to do about who's coming towards you, you could be breaking up with somebody. I'm getting that you're trying to be understanding, but you can't take it anymore. Some of you, it's a Gemini, it's a Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius. There's some kind of fight or obstacle here. The Star in reverse, Knight of Wands reverse, Eight of Cups reverse, and the World in reverse. Three of Wands reverse, Three of Cups in reverse. So for a lot of you, I feel like you are ending a relationship, okay? Because you're getting sick and tired. Some of you, there's a third-party situation, or there's like friends that get somebody involved in drugs, alcohol. I feel what's going on is you're dealing with somebody here that you're sick of this situation. You're sick of the influences. Two of Wands, Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, and the Four of Swords reversed. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been keeping yourself stuck in a situation. Okay, so your next tower moment is there some kind of unhealthy attachment you have to somebody. And what I'm feeling here, it probably is somebody that you've been dealing with romantically. A lot of you, this person could be in an unhealthy situation. They could be in alcohol or addiction, or they're around people that do that. If it's not that, you just don't see this is like a healthy relationship anymore. And after you leave the situation and get to this breaking point, I see the Two of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups. You're getting into a better relationship afterwards. How do you feel for this person that you're leaving? Page of Wands in reverse, Ace of Cups reverse, Five of Cups reverse, and the Six of Wands. You feel like you have to do what's best for you. You feel like, Aries, you have to do what's best for you. You may be even losing interest in this person, losing feelings for them. You may feel like they don't understand, why you're upset with them, why you want better. I think you're at this point of you've been disappointed and you're ready to move on, okay? So your next tower moment, you're doing better financially. Magician, Nine of Pentacles. You're doing better financially since the situation. So what would this person say to you? I'm ready to take my mask off. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship, and you tame my demons. Some of you, they could be caught up in a karmic relationship, and that's what that unhealthy attachment is. I think you're disconnecting from this person because you just can't deal with it anymore, and you've been holding yourself back, okay? Yeah, you're ready to find your power again, and a lot of you are going to find your divine masculine, okay, or get in a better situation, either finding yourself or finding a divine masculine, okay? And I think this person, it's a trigger for you. I know it's sad leaving them, but they're caught up in a karmic situation, or they're dealing with karma, and you can't have any kind of association with that. So Aries, your next tower is you're going to be happier once you get rid of the situation, was what I feel. So I have Aquarius. Okay, give me another Aries. Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces, Scorpio. Hey, Araceli. All right, Taurus, your next tower. At 9:16. Hey, Tamika. All right, what is Taurus's next tower? Okay, somebody feels guilty. You're going to be getting a text message. Somebody feels guilty. They feel pain for the damage they've caused. So maybe you don't see this coming. Somebody only wants to be with you. Somebody's devoted to you. But this person lied, or this person was keeping secrets. But it looks like they only want to be with you. So why guilty in text message? The Chariot reversed. Five of Wands reverse, the Tower in reverse, and the Magician. This person wants to get back with you. Okay, Five of Pentacles reverse, Three of Pentacles. They want to rebuild a relationship. Could be a Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio. This person does feel guilty for being distant from you or just not giving you what it is you're wanting. They are showing more devotion. Three of Cups in reverse, the World in reverse, the Wheel in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. Six of Cups and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, this person sees you as their wish fulfillment. For a lot of you, it's a past person. They are coming back. They could have just thought being single was what they wanted, or they didn't really know how they felt about the relationship. I do see this person wanting to do better by you and wanting to come back. They feel guilty for being disconnected. How do you feel for them? Queen of Wands, the Ten of Wands reversed, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords reversed. Nine of Wands and the Devil reversed, the Fool in reverse, Hierophant. If they put you in a third-party situation, or you're thinking that there was another person involved, some of you there could have been, you're kind of questioning if this person learned their lesson with the Hierophant. Have they really learned their lesson? Do they want to keep other options open? Do they want to be with me? If there wasn't a third party, it could have just been you felt like this person wasn't really appreciating you or putting forth the effort. Or they just wanted to kind of have you for fun, Queen of Wands, but they didn't really appreciate the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so take it how it resonates. A lot of you feel like they didn't really put much work in, and you're wondering if that'll change this time around. But I do see this person feeling guilty and wanting to talk to you. So I'm in love with you. I've been working on myself, and I'm not the same as I was before. I wish you were here with me. They will never compare to you. So if they were trying to date somebody else, or if there was an ex or something, they could have compared that person to you. Yeah. It looks like they were trying to either move on from the connection and find somebody else, or they were just trying to compare you in the past to somebody else when you don't compete with that person like you shouldn't. Okay. So I got Gemini, I got Leo, I got Aries, Capricorn. Okay, could be Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer. But they feel bad about, being distant or not coming towards you, and they want to come back and apologize. All right, 12:58 for Gemini. Happy birthday. All right, Gemini, let's see. Your next tower. All right, I got finances, chemistry, and ex-lover. Possibilities. So it feels to me a lot of you are working on your finances. I do see an ex coming back for some of you. There's an ex-lover coming back, but you could be really money focused, wanting to pursue your goals at this time. Why finances? Three of Cups in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, the Temperance reverse, and the Seven of Wands, or the Seven of Swords. Feels like something's not the right timing, okay? Like if you were trying to reconcile with an ex, it looks like right now you're focusing on your finances, that you're not really in a place right now to be with this person. Nine of Wands, the World in reverse. There could be blockages. Hey, Anna, so if you live far from this person and you're wanting to move towards them or travel to see them, that could be blocked right now because of your finances. So maybe right now you're not in a financial obligation to see this person, or your money is kind of in the way, because it looks to me like something is blocking this from happening, and you don't want to tell this person what the truth is, okay? Because chemistry and ex-lover. Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Cups reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, and the King of Swords. Okay, for some of you, it's their finances. Like this person's coming back. For some of you, they're coming back not with good intentions, okay? They could be coming back acting like they want to reconcile with you, but it's because they think you have money or they think you can help them in some way. Because it's telling me with the Seven of Swords, their intentions aren't pure, or they're hiding something. King of Wands, the Three of Wands, Four of Cups reversed, and the Strength. And I think you realize that with the Empress reversed and the Two of Wands reversed, Six of Cups. Why is this person talking to me all of a sudden, Page of Wands or Page of Swords? Why are they coming back all of a sudden? And this is somebody that's been very flighty and consistent, somebody that's not really reliable financially. So it's telling me be careful. It feels like, yeah, this person has a strong connection with you, but why are they coming back all of a sudden? You know? How do you feel about this person? The Hermit reversed, Page of Swords, the Sun, and the Two of Cups reversed. Somebody you haven't heard from for a long time. So why is this person showing up out of nowhere? Some of you, it's a Virgo. Why are they showing up out of nowhere? I haven't talked to them for years. Yeah, it's like this person, I haven't spoken to them in years, or it's been a long time. Why are they coming back? Okay. I mean, I think you're happy to hear from them. Like, it's cool to hear from them. It's really shocking. But you don't know what this person wants. And for a lot of you, it's for finances, why they're coming back, or they want something from you. Okay, it looks like it's going to be the same challenge that it was before. So whatever the problem was in the past with this person, it looks like it's going to be the same issue again. Yeah, I'm afraid of commitment. I realize all the mistakes I've made. I've been watching your socials and admiring your pictures. So they're coming back all of a sudden. You know, but why are they coming back? You know what I mean? Hey, Leah, like, what is their true intentions? Let me see, what is this person's true intentions? Because it doesn't look very trustworthy. Queen of Swords reversed. The Emperor in reverse. Eight of Pentacles reversed. And the Queen of Cups. It looks like they might have somebody else in their energy. Queen of Cups. And they're not going to stay long in this connection. For a lot of you, it feels money related. Like they're coming back to see what they can get from you. Is kind of what it feels like. And it's going to shock you. It's really out of nowhere. I would be careful, honestly. Hey, Leah, if you want to ask a question later, I don't have a question for you. I only have the one question. So, and it looks like there is somebody in their energy. So they are either talking to somebody else or they have somebody on the back burner. So I would just be careful. Because it's really shocking or out of nowhere why they're coming to you. So, could be an Aries. I have Virgo, Leo. Aquarius, Leo, Virgo. Gemini, Sagittarius. And I feel like you and this person didn't end on good terms either. All right, Cancer. 1815. All right, what's the next tower for Cancer? Okay, absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Irreplaceable and detachment. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Somebody misses you. Somebody's broken. They're sad. Okay, and cleaning. I'm getting that song by Seether and Amy Lee. Broken. So listen to that song. I'm getting that song. I just started channeling it as soon as I saw that card. But it's Seether and Amy Lee, the song Broken. I'm getting that song out in my head. Family in reverse. So this is somebody you don't have a family with, but you're not talking to, okay? And either you're holding on to them or you both holding on to each other. You both don't want to replace each other either. Why absence, irreplaceable, and detachment? Two of Wands. King of Swords, Four of Cups reverse, King of Cups reverse. It feels like the masculine in the situation had to detach for whatever reason so they can clear their mind. Could be an Aquarius or a Scorpio. I feel like they want to come back to a Wands. Yeah, Ten of Cups. And the Justice reverse. And the Queen of Wands. Yeah. I feel like this person didn't mean to disconnect. They were just not in a good place. Okay. And they do see you as their 10 of cups, and they know they shouldn't have left you because they feel like you are their person. With the justice reverse, they feel like they did hurt you really bad by stop communicating. I feel like somebody's afraid to reach out because of rejection. Page of Wands reverse, the Lovers, 8 of Cups reverse, and the Page of Swords. Somebody feels rejected. Temperance. So this is a strong connection, okay, with the Lovers. And what I'm seeing here for a lot of you, you both don't want to walk away from each other. I feel like the masculine had to because there was so much going on in their mind, what's happening. They could be going through some kind of legal problem for some of you. If it's not about the two of you, there could have been a legal issue, a money situation, where they need to get their mind straight. Or you, take it out resonates. I feel like you both don't want to be without each other. But there's a fear of like reaching out, a fear of rejection, a fear of what if this doesn't go anywhere, wanting to talk to each other, but afraid of making the other person upset or bothering them or something like that. Like somebody has a fear of bothering the other person or getting not the response they want. How do you feel for this person? Ace of Swords, 9 of Cups reverse, the Hermit reverse, and the 5 of Wands reverse. You feel like you guys need to settle things because you are unhappy. A lot of you are feeling discontent with how things are going. You feel like a conversation would fix everything and that you guys have things to discuss that needs to be cleared. Okay. Yeah, 4 of Swords reverse, Magician in reverse. A lot of you feel like there's a little bit of fear around communication, a little bit of uncertainty about where things are, to go. A lot of you don't know where this connection's headed because there's been in and out of communication. So it just looks like somebody's afraid of annoying the other person or pestering them. Somebody wants to communicate. I feel like you both want to talk to each other, but there's kind of silence right now. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. They will never compare to you. Okay, so if somebody try to date other people, they won't compare. You guys don't want to compare each other to other people because you both don't want to lose the connection. You both are holding on to it. Lovers, 8 of Cups reversed. So I got Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Aries, Libra. Okay, Aquarius, Scorpio. I do feel like you both are holding on to each other, and I do see communication. All right, Leo, 2259. Let me get more coffee. That sounds good. Some crab legs. All right, Leo, let's see your next tower. You're traveling. Good. Maybe, kitty cat, you're going to travel and get some crab legs. Okay. I'm kidding. That's actually what I was thinking in my head as I saw your message about how you want crab legs. I was thinking about we might go to Myrtle Beach next month and how bad I want to get some seafood. You're doing something, okay, Leo, you're doing something to make yourself not feel empty. Doing something fulfilling, okay? And then we have past life here. So some kind of deja vu, karmic lesson. You could be repeating a vacation. So maybe the last vacation sucked. You're like, I'm not doing that again. I'm going to go and have a good time, okay? So let's see. So maybe you're going to the same place again. Maybe you didn't have a good, experience last time. You're like, you know what? I'm going to go back and see if it gets better. Why travel? 9 of Pentacles reverse. Queen of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and the 5 of Cups reverse. Yeah, you're wanting to clear your head. I feel like to get peace, to get serenity, you are traveling, okay? And I think you're kind of afraid, though, what if I spend too much money? That's the only fear. What if I don't have enough money for this vacation, or what if I spend too much? But I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, you are good. There's nothing to worry about. So why shallow and reversed? 2 of Cups in reversed. 6 of Wands reversed, the Lovers, and the 7 of Wands. I feel like you're going on this because you are trying to feel complete. You're trying to find peace, okay? I'm also getting a weird side message, like if you're going swimming, going to a pool. I don't know if your son just learned to swim or he doesn't really know how to swim, but he could be learning to swim out of the shallow end. Okay, like he's getting out of the shallow end, going to the actual like pool. So that could be going on. Which Braden laughs at me because he loves to swim, and he laughs at me for always being in the shallow end, but I cannot swim. Like, to save my life, I'm terrible. But Braden's good at swimming, so. But you could maybe have her like your kids getting out of the, shallow end, going into the bigger area, If not, I feel like you're just trying to find peace because of a breakup. You're trying to protect your peace, and you're just trying to enjoy yourself. Past life, 5 of Wands reverse, Hermit reverse, 5 of Pentacles, and the Magician in reverse. You could be thinking about a past life connection while you're on vacation. And it's like, man, why is this person showing up in my energy? Because it feels like you're trying to defeat that. You're trying to not think about this past person. You're trying to enjoy yourself. And then they show up in your energy. Okay. So I got repeated 5s. So why is this person showing up in your energy? The Chariot. The 7 of Swords reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse, and the Emperor. The Hierophant. Okay, damn. I think this person, why they're showing up in your energy is there's a massive change going through them. Oh, thank you, Robin. There's a massive change. Like, they're leveling up, okay? And that's why you feel their energy. You both are feeling each other. And I feel like even though you're trying to distract yourself, you're trying to go on vacation, you do feel this person in your energy. I got Aries, Cancer, Taurus, could be any sign, Virgo. This masculine is leveling up. They could end up showing up where you're at as well. The Emperor and the Chariot. So, but it could just be you both are feeling each other and feeling the connection, maybe feeling the evolvement, okay? Feeling them evolve. I'm caught up in a karmic relationship. This is you, I feel. Okay? So for a lot of you, Leo, excuse me, my nose is running. You guys are caught up in this karmic relationship and you're trying to distract yourself from the connection, but it keeps coming towards you. Yeah, I've been manifesting you. It's because they're manifesting you and that's why you're feeling them. Okay? And I want to reach out but don't know how. So that's why you feel this masculine energy, because they are manifesting you and you're trying to block it. 7 of Wands. Okay. So, but I do see a vacation. I see you guys having fun, trying to find peace, but this person keeps showing back up. Aries, I got Cancer, Virgo, Taurus. Okay. Excuse me. All right, Virgo, 2804. Hopefully you guys aren't getting sick like I am, because as I just was about to do your reading, I just had that funny song in my head, Let Me Clear My Throat, okay? So some of you have something to say, or you guys literally are getting bronchitis like me. So you're welcome. Okay. I have this, a snake in your energy. Be careful. Responsibilities and anxiety. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. Nourished and reversed. And elusive. Yeah. I feel like you're closed off from somebody. And maybe that's why I was getting about, like, about clearing your throat. Maybe there's something you want to say to somebody. That you feel like is a snake in your energy. There's a lot of anxiety. A lot of you are worried about your money. Worried about your finances. There could be a snake around you at your job for some of you. Who's the snake around you? Yeah, 4 of Wands reversed. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Hierophant reversed. Page of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you, there's either a snake at your job, and you're leaving your job because of that. So it looks like you guys could be thinking about leaving a job, going to something new, because you've either outgrown another job, either this is an ex, like you've outgrown a relationship, and you're moving on, you're trying to do better on your own, but this person's blocking you, or you guys literally are leaving another job and going to a new one, and there's some kind of snake in your energy. Somebody's trying to like find out where you're working or find out what you're doing. Hey, Katie. Responsibility and anxiety. Four of Pentacles reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. The Hermit reverse. Two of Pentacles reverse. Some of you are changing jobs and it's scaring you. Maybe you guys are taking a financial pay cut. But if it's making your happiness better, I would go for it. So what your next tower is, I feel like you guys are making some kind of change that you're scared of this change. Some of you, it is a pay cut. Like you took a chance on this job and either you're not getting the money you thought you're going to get, or you know you are getting a pay cut and figuring out how is this going to work around my bills? How am I going to make more money? Because it does look like with the Hermit reverse, a lot of Virgos, you don't like change. Okay, the Virgos I know, you don't like change. You don't like to, just like my one friend, she worked at a job for almost 20 years, and then she finally got a new job. You know what I mean? So a lot of you guys are changing up a job. You're going somewhere new. You see potential. You could be starting new at a new job or a new career. Okay. And I think you're just scared about that. And you could be not taking care of your health, putting your health off because you're worried. Magician in reverse, Four of Cups, King of Swords, and the Death reverse. You're worried that somebody's going to ruin something for you. I don't know if this is like a boss or an ex or something like that. You're worried that somebody is manipulating you. Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, you guys are worried that something's going to backfire. Either this new job, you're going to get fired, like you're afraid you're going to get fired, or you're not going to do well, or you're worried that you're basically what you thought was going to happen is not happening. So a lot of you, there's a fear that maybe you can't trust the new beginning, that you can't trust yourself. For some of you, you feel like you can't trust yourself and that you're in the snake energy of I can't trust even myself. Okay. That's what the Tower is. Making some kind of financial decision and you're questioning, was that the best thing I could have done? Okay. All right. So for a lot of you, that's what I'm getting here. Let's see what somebody would say to you. I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as before. So this could be you. A lot of you guys could be working on yourself. Hey, Sassy. I realize all the mistakes I've made. Yeah, so for a lot of you, Virgo, you guys could be doing that. Maybe you're realizing that you're a snake in your own life and that you need to make change. And you need to not be so quick to like believe other people, trust other people. That's what I'm seeing here. I feel like there is a good opportunity financially, but needing to not repeat the same pattern or get involved in the same situations again. Okay. So I got Scorpio, Aquarius, Gemini. But it looks good financially. You are making a change, but try not to repeat the same cycle by past situations. Okay, Virgo, Taurus. Also, you guys could be scaring yourself out of something. And, you need to stop letting fear take over. You need to stop letting fear manifest, is what I'm feeling. All right, Libra, 3330. Wow, 333. All right, let's see. I got your question wrote down, Sassy. Ooh, third party, next tower. You're going to find out about a breakup on social media. So it's somebody that put you in a third party. They're going to break up and they're going to either be on your social media or you're going to find out on social media. Healing in reverse and withdrawn. I think, okay, for some of you, ooh, could be a Cancer. I just saw the Chariot. Yeah. And the Seven of Cups, so 7-7. What I'm getting, you guys could be healing from somebody withdrawing your energy, and then you're finding out about some kind of breakup. Why third party social media and breakup? Five of Swords, the Star in reverse, the Three of Pentacles reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like what's going on for a lot of you, if somebody left you for another person and they put you in a third party, you're finding out that that third party basically wasn't shit. That, the grass wasn't greener. You're finding out, I feel about like a public breakup. So on social media, you're finding out, okay, these people broke up. maybe it's not so good as they thought it was. And I feel like now you're in this energy of working on yourself, Libra. Hey, Foxy Red. I feel like you're in this energy of withdrawn, you're healing. Yeah, the World in reversed, 5 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's like you've let this person go. I feel like you are letting them out of your life. You're not thinking about it. And I think there is still unfinished business. You are still mad at this person. But for a lot of you, you just don't care. Okay? You're withdrawing your energy. You're working on yourself. You could be doing well financially in this place of really focusing on you. Okay? So why is this third party showing up in your reading? How does that affect you? Page of Pentacles. Okay, the Hanged Man in reverse. Lovers in reverse. 4 of Wands. I think this person knows they chose wrong. If they chose another person or another relationship, they realize, hey, Nia, they realize, hey, Starleva, that they chose wrong. And now it's going to get you in your head. This person is returning, coming back. How do you feel about this person? I feel like they are going to finally apologize and see what they did wrong to you. But you're already trying to heal. How you feel? King of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords reversed, the 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Cups. You feel disappointed. You feel like for a lot of you, this person was so quick to be in a relationship with someone else. They were so quick to move on. Some of you weren't even separated very long, maybe 6 months, and they went and dated somebody else. They were started, being in a new relationship. A lot of you feel they were so quick to move on. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. And they didn't care if they hurt you or not. So I think you're finding out about a public breakup. They could be messaging you personally and saying, hey, I left that person. I should have been with you. I really regret it. But I think it's too late. I think you're withdrawn from the situation. You don't really care anymore. And for a lot of you, you don't feel bad for this person. You're like, wow, that sucks. I ran because I wasn't ready for you. You're always on my mind. I should have fought for you. Yeah. It's like shoulda, coulda, woulda. And now, Libra, you are disconnected from this person. You're withdrawn. You're focusing on your finances, your career, and you're just not really caring. Honestly, I think you're still disappointed and hurt by this person, and you can't really get past what they did. Okay. I got Taurus, Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius. I saw Cancer as well. All right, Scorpio. 3756. All right, Scorpio. Your next tower. There's fear about a conversation. So somebody could be talking to you and you're scared to talk to them. So let's see. There's a conversation you have to have with somebody and you're scared to have it. Yeah, there's stress around a conversation. Somebody from the past could be reaching out, talking to you, and you're scared to talk to them. Or you don't want to hear from them. Some of you are scared to let them back in because you don't know if it's going to be a fight, an argument, if they have anything good to say. Why is there fear about a conversation? 7 of Wands, Ace of Cups reverse, 8 of Swords reverse, Empress reverse. You're scared to let your heart back in. You're scared to let somebody back in emotionally. And I think this person is coming back around for a lot of you. I think you're scared to trust them again. You're putting a blockage on your heart because you don't want them to hurt you. The Tower in reverse, the Ace of Wands. This person wants to rebuild with you. 5 of Cups and the Page of Wands. So I do see an unexpected message very quickly coming in. I do see this person coming back soon, wanting to rebuild, but for a lot of you, your heart is blocked. You're scared to give to this Scorpio because this person hurt you. How do you feel about them? Obviously, it's stressing you out. You're scared to talk to them. You're scared to open up. How do you feel? Judgment. Nine of Cups. 6 of Swords reversed and the Devil in reverse. A lot of you feel like you don't need this person, you know? But it's like, I don't need them, but I want them, is what I'm getting. A lot of you feel like they are your wish fulfillment. This is somebody you want to hear from. There is unfinished business. But a lot of you feel like you need to hold your ground. Yeah, Queen of Cups, the Temperance, and the King of Swords reverse. You feel like you need to hold your ground. You are kind of blocking your heart a little bit towards them because you don't know what kind of energy they're in. For a lot of you, you're trying to make a decision whether or not you want to talk to them, if you want to hear from them. You want them to be in a better place when they come back, and you're questioning, is this person blaming me? Are they mad at me? You do care for them, you love them, but you're scared of like how the conversation's gonna go. Is anything gonna get fixed? You know, are they gonna take accountability? You don't really know what kind of headspace they're in. So I underestimated how important you are in my life. I don't know how to handle my emotions. See, I think that's why you're scared. You don't know how they're going to talk to you or how they're going to express themselves. I want to apologize. I need your forgiveness. I've been manifesting you. Okay. So they've been manifesting you. You care for them deeply, but you don't want any kind of conflict. Cancer, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Leo, Sag. So I do see this conversation happening soon. 4130 for Sag. All right, Sag, what's your next tower? Ghosted, understanding, and unexpected. I see your side of the story. Shocking, releasing, and exhaustion. All right, so there could be an unexpected ghosting again. Some of you, you're getting ghosted again, or you're ghosting somebody else. I feel like there's a situation where, for a lot of you, Sag, you're ghosting somebody, or you can't speak to them, and it's shocking to them that you ghosted them, but they kind of understand. Why ghosted, understanding, unexpected? 5 of Cups. The Chariot reverse, 9 of Swords reverse, and the 10 of Swords reverse. Could be a Cancer. I have 8 of Wands reverse. For a lot of you, you're ghosting somebody because you can't deal with it anymore. For your healing, I think they trigger too much emotional wounds in you, or it's too painful. For a lot of you, Sag, it's too painful having this person in your life, and you have to release them. You have to block them, either from existence, from your life, or you just have to block their number, block them personally. Yeah, they're coming in with a love offer, Page of Cups, 10 of Wands reverse, King of Swords reverse, and the King of Wands. But they're showing back up in this energy of they're not going to do anything. They're not really going to do any work towards the connection. They're very small-minded for a lot of you. Somebody that thinks that they can just get your attention and not really put in the work. And I think you are blocking this person or just releasing them altogether. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands reverse. 9 of Wands reverse. And the 7 of Cups reverse. Yeah, 6 of Cups. Strength in reverse. The Empress reverse. You can't handle it anymore. Okay. A lot of you just can't handle it. And I feel like it's you blocking them because you're coming up in reverse. The Empress reverse. It's coming up like, I can't do this anymore. For my emotional health, my overall well-being, for my children, for some of you, I can't do this to my kids anymore. If you guys have kids with them, I can't put my kids through this. If it's not their kids, it's your kids, whatever. I feel like all together, if it's like a family situation, whatever, it's like, I can't do this anymore. I've given it my all with the Strength in reverse. I just can't do this anymore. And I think you're telling this person, I can't reconcile with you. I can't be with you anymore. I have to release you. Okay. I have to release you. I can't do this. It's affecting my personal health. For a lot of you, it's affecting you mentally and physically. It's like, I can't do this. This is too much. I'm exhausted. I'm depleted. I have nothing left to give. Okay. How do you feel about this person, Sag? Ace of Pentacles. The 2 of Swords. The Star. And the Ace of Wands. feel like you have to block them out. You feel like in order to have what you want in life, for things to evolve, to have some kind of new beginning, you have to shut them out. For a lot of you, you're giving this person closure, or you're telling them, I can't continue things with you anymore. Yeah, because my intuition doesn't trust you. I don't know if you're good for my health, if you're good for me emotionally. What's this person's intentions? Why are they coming in? Page of Cups. High Priestess reversed. Six of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Cups. Page of Pentacles reversed. Basically, they're just coming in with the same bullshit. They haven't changed. For a lot of you, they are just breadcrumbing you, giving you the bare minimum. Yeah, Knight of Wands, the Moon in reverse, Four of Pentacles reverse. There's nothing solid here. There's no solid ground. There's no stability with this person. And I think a lot of you are ghosting them, or you're blocking them completely because you can't do it anymore. It's becoming draining to you with the Nine of Wands reverse and the Empress reverse, the Strength in reverse. It's like it's depleting. I can't take it anymore. You're worth more to me than I let on. I'm afraid of commitment. I'm afraid I lost you forever. They didn't want to commit to you, and I think they still don't want to commit for a lot of you. And they come in and out. They don't know what they want, and they still don't know if they want to commit, if they do, if they don't, and it's hurting you bad. So I think in order to have a phase, a new start in your life, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Star, you have to block them, Two of Swords from your life. You have to remove them. Okay? So Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer. And for some of you, they do understand. They understand you're exhausted. They understand you can't give to it anymore. All right, 47, Capricorn. What's your next tower? Somebody's chasing you. We have Chaser, Reveal in reverse, and Date. So they're not telling you the truth. There's somebody chasing you, wanting to go on a date with you, wanting to hang out with you, but they're not telling you the truth. They are refusing to. Apology in reverse. So this is somebody, Capricorn, that they're coming towards you wanting to get your attention, but I don't think they're being honest with you. So let's see. Why Chaser, Reveal, Reverse, and Date? Ten of Wands, the Death in reverse. Ten of Swords reverse, and the Four of Swords reverse. Somebody's coming back around, wanting to go on a date with you. For a lot of you, it's a past person. It could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. This is somebody that stresses you out. They're coming back to talk to you, wanting to be on a date with you, wanting to spend time with you. The Sun, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Swords reverse, Five of Wands reverse. They're wanting to clear the air, but they're not being direct with you. They're not really apologizing for anything. I don't see them really being honest with you either. It's like, let's make amends. Eight of Cups in reverse. The Magician, Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. So I do see somebody coming back, but they're not really being honest with you. And with the Page of Swords reverse, they're leaving out communication. They're either not apologizing to you or telling you the truth. And it looks to me like, yeah, they are coming back. They want to be in your life. But they are kind of like keeping stuff to themselves. And it's like they know what they're doing. They know that they're keeping information from you or being very selective. How do you feel about this person? Judgment, the Empress reverse, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups reverse. A lot of you feel like this person was going to return. Like you feel, Capricorn, they were going to return. But you feel like this person took you for granted, or they didn't really appreciate the connection they had with you. They were really inconsistent. Yeah, Five of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Wands reverse. You feel like they're in and out. They're inconsistent with you. And a lot of you don't know if you should nurture the connection or not, if you should put into it, if you should let them back in. What do they want with you? Why are they coming back? The Devil in reverse, the World in reverse, King of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So I think they're wanting to forget about the past. I think they're wanting to come in this different energy of, hey, let's start over. Let's have a new beginning. Let's try not to remember the past and what's happened. Wanting to put it out of their minds. Some of you, it's a Leo. But it looks to me like, yeah, they're not really fully apologizing or making true amends with you. It's like, let's just forget this happened. Let's come back together. Let's hang out. I don't see a full-on apology. I know that we have a soul connection. I can't go another day without you. I realize all the mistakes I've made. You're always on my mind. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. Okay? So for a lot of you, they are coming back. They realize the mistakes they made and how they want to just not repeat the past anymore and wanting to come back. So I got Leo, Taurus, Libra, Scorpio. I got Gemini, Leo, Scorpio. Could be any sign. But I don't see you getting an apology. 5107, Aquarius. What's your next tower? What's Aquarius's next tower? Gossip. Ooh, the gossip you're hearing, it's making you question what you should do. With crossroads, disagreements, either this is a friendship or a lover, you're questioning if you should leave. You don't want to be devoted to something anymore. Yeah, you don't have any hope in something anymore. You're finding something out, it's causing a disagreement, and you're at this crossroads, Aquarius. And you don't want to be devoted to something anymore. Or you're no longer attached. So what's this gossip here? I'm afraid of what other people would think. The Lovers, the Six of Swords, Seven of Pentacles reversed, and the Two of Cups reversed. I'm getting in my head, for some of you, you feel like you're hidden from somebody. Like somebody finally finds out that you're kind of dating somebody. You could have felt like you were hidden. Like this person didn't have any plans for the relationship. They kind of strung you along. And you're upset. For a lot of you, you feel like they aren't devoted to you. Four of Cups in reverse. Nine of Wands reversed. The Devil in reverse. And the Queen of Wands reversed. Some of you feel like you're hidden. Like it's a hidden relationship. Like either you're in a third party situation and you are the third party, or that they have some other person that they're involved with. Okay? Because you don't feel like this person is only being with you. It feels to me you feel like you're being hidden. Yeah. And like you're being found out about. So like you're in a hidden relationship. Like people don't know that you're dating somebody. And then they're afraid of what these people will think when they find out. High Priestess reversed. Three of Swords reversed. The Justice and the Nine of Pentacles. Or if they've been acting like they're single, you know, and then you guys are actually in some kind of relationship, they don't know what people are going to think because they've been telling people that they're single. So it looks to me like this person was not devoted to you. They were playing the field that they're single, that they're dating other people, and then it's being found out that they're actually entertaining you. And this person, I feel like you're dealing with somebody that doesn't know what they want, Aquarius. And people are finding out that they're dating you, okay, that you guys are actually in a commitment, in a relationship, but this person played single. How do you feel about this person? The Empress. The Chariot reversed, Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands reversed. A lot of you feel like there was some kind of tie here, okay? You feel like this was your person, but this person is very unreliable. This person was a player, and it feels bad for a lot of you. You either feel like you're put in a third-party situation, like there's some kind of side piece here, and you were actually in a relationship involved with them. For a lot of you, that's what I'm getting. Like they were acting like they're single, but they actually were dating you and seeing somebody else. And you just feel humiliated for a lot of you. It's like, I'm the Empress. Some of you have a kid with them, okay? You have a kid with them or a family, or you saw that. And then now this person, you're either finding out about a third party, or you guys are all finding out that you guys are both dating this person. I want a future with you. They will never compare to you. So see, I feel like they're trying to be with somebody else as well, want their cake and eat it too. Page of Wands, Two of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Magician. Because they have access to whatever they want. This is somebody with a Magician. They have whatever they want. They have access to it. And they couldn't decide if they want you or this other person. And I think people are finding out about this third party or finding out about both of you. Because they played it that they're single, not dating anybody. And then now they find out that they're either married in a commitment to you and they're seeing somebody else. So you could be either finding out about somebody else or finding out that people know. I feel like people were telling you and you thought it was gossip or you thought they were just saying that, but it's actually true. Okay. Could be a Leo or a Gemini. I got Libra. The other person could be an Aries. Could be a Gemini. I'm getting strong air. Sagittarius could be a Cancer. Capricorn, Libra. So you're realizing that this person's not dating only you. All right, Pisces, 55-58. All right, last but not least. Damn, I'm sorry, Lucille. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on with Pisces. Your next tower. All right, fated meeting. I have ex-lover in reverse. And abandon. And then shallow in reverse. Well, for a lot of you, it looks like if you guys are either getting out of a breakup, like you guys are getting out of a breakup or a situation, it looks like you're going to meet somebody else. Like you're meant to meet somebody else. One sec, I'm writing your question, Kristen. All right. So what it's telling me, Pisces, I feel like you're abandoning a connection and you have a choice to meet somebody new. And it's meant to be. And it's going to be your wish fulfillment. Why fated meeting and X in reverse? Eight of Cups reversed. The Strength in reverse. Four of Pentacles and the Six of Wands reversed. Eight of Wands. 888. So 8 could be your guys' favorite number, or it's like, a lot of you it's karma. So some of you could be ending a karmic cycle. Because it's telling me if you guys are with somebody right now, you don't feel confident that it's going anywhere. So if you're in a current situation right now, because you are leaving something behind because of your emotional happiness, it looks like right now you're meant to find somebody else. You're meant to meet somebody else. Where you're at right now, you feel stuck. You feel like you're not where you want to be. So you are choosing to abandon something. You're walking away. Yep, Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Judgment reverse, and the Seven of Cups. Keeping your options open. So the next tower, you're realizing that you're kind of holding yourself back. You're unhappy. You're thinking about your emotional fulfillment. You're not emotionally satisfied. And you are choosing to walk away from something. When you choose to walk away, that's when you're going to find something that's fated. How do you feel about the situation? Ten of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune, King of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups reverse. A lot of you are not happy where you're at. You feel like where you're currently at in your life is not what you signed up for. It's not what your emotional satisfaction is. And I think what's happening is the universe, Wheel of Fortune, I'm getting karma here. You're cutting off karmic cycles, karmic debts for a lot of you. And you're getting to a better place in your life. You're evolving. I do feel like you're going to meet somebody. It's fated, and you have options in love. Seven of Cups. You could be meeting a Taurus. Okay. It looks to me like the next person that comes into your life, it is meant to be. Okay. It's fated. Destiny is on your side here. And yeah, it looks really good. A lot of you are leaving something behind that is not making you happy. That's holding you back. And I see the universe working in your favor. So, I'm ready to take my mask off. You deserve better than them, and I hate seeing you with them. There's somebody that's going to tell you how they feel. Okay, somebody's wearing a mask in your energy. So this could be somebody around you that's meant to be in your life, or they already are in your life. Some of you, they're already in your life, Pisces, but you don't know of them, or you don't know how they feel for you. And they're going to tell you, you deserve better. I hate seeing you with them. Let me clarify, what zodiac sign is this? Because this is somebody that knows your current situation. They know you're unhappy. They know you're either with somebody or they just know that you are still stuck on somebody. If you're not currently dating somebody, they just know your situation, that you're stuck on someone, you're upset about them, and they don't like you with them. Queen of Cups reversed, Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups reversed, the Moon in reverse. Five of Cups. Could be a Cancer or a Pisces. I'm getting strong Cancer. This is somebody that knows you deserve more and you're being drained emotionally. Okay. So it's somebody that's already in your energy, that is in love with you, that cares about you, and they're sad for you that you're in this disappointment, in this upsetting situation. Could be a Cancer or a Pisces. But they already know about your situation. They hate seeing you with them, or they hate seeing you upset about them. If it's not that they actually physically see you with them, they're just sad about you being upset about them. They don't like that you cry over this person because they suck. Okay? So, damn. And this is somebody I feel like they're already in your life, or you already know about them. So, all right, members, questions. Oh, there we go. All right, Ashley, whatever comes out. 101-12. Okay, let's see what's coming out for Ashley. Actually, let me do both decks here. All right, Ashley, whatever comes out. All right, we got relationship, anxiety, family in reverse. Okay, so it's telling me, Ashley, you're kind of worried about a relationship with somebody. You're worried because either of a family situation, or if you don't have a family with this person per se, you're worried about what your family may think, or a family situation that is already involved. I'll see you, Cal. So why are you worried about this relationship? Queen of Pentacles, Justice in reverse, Five of Cups, and the Two of Swords. I think what's going on, then I got the Four of Swords reverse, Four of Wands reverse, High Priestess. You feel there's something going on with a relationship. Actually, what I'm also feeling, if you're not in a relationship with this person, you're questioning, is this person, still dating this other person? If they have a family with somebody else and not you, because there could be a baby mama or somebody else involved, you're questioning, is this person telling me the truth? Because you're kind of doubting it, High Priestess. You're getting anxiety whether or not this person's in a relationship, or if you're in a relationship, are they telling you the truth? Can you trust them to be in a relationship? So there's a lot of anxiety and fear, either around a Libra, a Capricorn, a Pisces. You're worried about some kind of commitment, is what I'm seeing here. All right, Kitty, whatever comes out. Welcome back, Jean. All right, Kitty, whatever comes out. Hey, Joyce, thank you. I'm starting to feel better. Ooh, date and disagreement. So there's somebody that maybe wants to ask you out or wants to go out with you, but you don't feel the same way. Chemistry and chasing. Okay. And then I saw distance in reverse. So there could be somebody that you do have a connection with. They want to go out on a date with you, but you want some space. And this person is not giving you space, Kitty. And that could cause a disagreement. They could be too clingy or too attached to you. Page of Cups, yeah. The Queen of Swords reverse, the Knight of Swords reverse, and the Wheel in reverse. Seven of Wands and the High Priestess. Yeah, I'm feeling somebody is not giving you space. So they're asking you out. They want to go on a date with you, but they're kind of overstepping your boundaries, and they're not giving you space. You're telling them, I'm not ready for any kind of relationship. You're still dealing with this past situation, and I'm getting, it could be a Pisces. I'm getting strong Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I think you and this person are going to end up having a fight or disagreement because you need space and this person is too much in your face. Okay. I didn't mean to rhyme. There's too much towards you. Like, they're too clingy to you. They're obsessively talking to you. And even though you feel a connection there, it's kind of becoming a turnoff because they're just too clingy. And it could be somebody you go on a date with and then they obsessively message you or just keep contacting you and you're getting annoyed with it, is what I'm seeing. All right. Let's see. Jean, what was your question? Because I didn't see Jean's question. I don't think I got her question. All right, let's go ahead and do KDF 10524. All right, whatever comes out. Oh, you're welcome. Ooh, all right. You got fear, guilty, commitment, ego. Conflict, and distance in reverse. So, Katie, what I'm seeing is that there is conflict between you and this person because, you know, you guys are not on the same page, or maybe, you know, you just are ready for her to separate. It almost looks like she doesn't want a separation and she's upset about a commitment she's in or feeling guilty about some kind of commitment. And she's going to be coming towards you more, wanting to apologize. Oh, wait, wrong deck. It looks like there's fear here. Her ego is fearing what's going to happen between the two of you. So let's see. So Katie, what I'm seeing, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, the 2 of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles reverse. She doesn't want to let you go, and that's going to cause conflict, okay? So what I'm feeling here is that, yeah, her ego is hurt, her ego's bruised because of the separation that she doesn't want, and she's acting like she's in a relationship with somebody else when I don't feel like she wants to be. So I think she doesn't want things to be this way. She does want to be back in a commitment with you. Yeah, 5 of Cups, the Strength, and the Queen of Swords. She doesn't want to accept what's going on. I think she's trying to give you time. Yeah, 6 of Swords, Page of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands. She's hoping that things turn back around. I feel like she doesn't want to date this other person. That's worst case scenario. There is a fear about a commitment, or she doesn't want to date somebody else. But I think her ego is telling her to do this to get a reaction out of you. And she really does just want to work things out. I think she genuinely doesn't want to fight with you, doesn't want drama, but she's just feeling like with her ego, she has to do something to provoke you. So it's telling me that she doesn't want things to be this way. 2 of Cups. And she does feel like guilty for her sharing things, the way she's acting. All right, let's go ahead and do Antoinette. 10804. Whatever comes out. All right, we got family and proposal. Damn. So this could be somebody wanting to propose to you. Okay, we got resentment and cleaning. This person's holding on to you, even if there's some kind of anger or resentment. This person wants to propose to you, Antoinette. They either want you to be part of their family, or you guys already have a family together. But this is somebody that, you know, even though there's fighting, they do want to commit to you. Hierophant, yep. King of Cups reversed. The 10 of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands. The Sun reversed. 6 of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups. So this person is kind of bitter about something, angry. But I do see them wanting to repair things with you. And I do see a proposal. Them realizing you are their wish fulfillment. You are somebody they see a future with. So I do see an engagement here soon. With the Hierophant and the 10 of Pentacles, I do see them coming in with some kind of engagement. It might not be until possibly maybe past Leo season, like the end of the summer. But I do see here soon some kind of relationship offer because they are still holding on to you. All right, Veronica, who's coming towards you? All right, who's coming towards Veronica? Oh, you're welcome, Katie. Who's coming towards Veronica? Dishonesty and mistake. By lying, I ripped us apart. I wish I could right my wrongs. somebody fantasizing about you. And there's resentment. So maybe you're mad at this person or you don't want to talk to them. Hey, Jay. Okay, 9 of Cups. Knight of Wands reverse, 3 of Cups, and the 7 of Wands reverse. Could be a Sagge. This is somebody that didn't want to fight for the relationship. And I feel like they wanted to be single, wanted to keep options open, maybe lying about what the two of you were having, what your relationship situation was. They are fantasizing about you and they want to come back in contact, but they don't know if you've changed your mind, if you would let them back in. I got your question, Jean. With a death in reverse, could be a Scorpio too. Judgment reverse. This is somebody that was lying to you, Veronica. They weren't honest with their intentions, that they wanted to be single, wanted to just be, not really committed. They do feel bad about lying to you, and they do want to come back and try to apologize. I'm afraid of commitment. I need to work on myself. I'm trying to clear my head. I really do care, even though I don't show it. So somebody that wanted to be single, wanted to play the field, and they're thinking about you a lot, and they want to come back. They feel bad about the mistakes they made. All right, Amethyst. 11123. All right, so what is going on with your dog? What's going on with your dog? All right, Amethyst, what's going on with your dog, Lola? 7 of Pentacles reverse, the Hanged Man reverse, 8 of Cups reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles. Well, it looks like your dog is kind of accepting how things are. It's kind of sad. I think your dog's kind of accepting that somebody is going to eventually come back, but right now it's not happening soon. So I do feel like your dog is trying to find, peace and harmony, trying to accept how things are. But your dog is upset that there was a breakup, there was an ending. So what's going on with your dog, Amethyst, is that it is accepting how something is right now. It's kind of trying not to dwell on the past, and it would like to have a reconnection with you and your ex, is what I'm seeing. It would like to have its family back. So what do you need to watch out for? What does Amethyst need to watch out for? Somebody wearing a mask and somebody that doesn't want to repair things. So this could be your fiance. It's kind of telling me they're wearing a mask and you may not be able to trust them. And it may have to be over. Queen of Swords, 8 of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the 5 of Wands reversed. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands reversed. You could be finding something out this week about your fiance. I feel like it's about your fiance. About your fiance lying. There could be other women involved. You're finding something out about women. And it almost feels like you can't repair things with this person. So what I feel you need to look out for is that there's other women in this person's energy. I don't know if they're talking to other females, getting other attention. I feel like it's your fiance, Amethyst. I feel like you're needing to not forgive them and go back to them. Okay? Because you could end up breaking up with your fiance. I feel like it's your fiance. All right, let's do Janet at 113.50. Does Ryan know you are his divine counterpart? Does Ryan know you are his divine counterpart? 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups reverse, Page of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords reverse. So I'm getting that, yes, he does, Janet. He just doesn't want to accept it, or he is going through some kind of healing. And he doesn't want to accept that you are his divine counterpart. But the Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles reverse, 4 of Pentacles reverse. I feel like, yes, the problem is he's not as healed as you are. He's not really in the vibration that you're at, because you're coming off as a Queen of Cups. So you're emotionally open. Your vibration is rising. I feel like this person needs to do some healing to get to this point. Okay. The Page of Pentacles, yes, you are their divine counterpart. They're just not wanting to accept it or not open to it yet. They're escaping. Yeah, they do escape mechanisms, wanting to run from the connection, but they still hope for you or they expect you. So that's telling me that he does still hope for things to be better between the two of you, which is telling me that, yeah, he does know you are his person. He's just doing a lot of avoiding and running because he's not really in a healed place yet. You guys aren't on the same vibration. So I do feel like you are divine counterparts, but he's still doing this running, chasing situation. All right, April 1/15/30. Whatever comes out for April. All right, so April, you're indecisive about a new chapter. Travel in reverse. You could be putting off a vacation as well. Rejection in reverse. And running. I'm getting two messages. Either A, you're deciding whether or not you want to leave the connection with Rob. You're not really sure where you stand with him. You may want to move on, April, but then you're not sure. You could be also putting off a vacation at this time, too. You're welcome, Janet. So you could be putting off a vacation as well. Or if you guys planned a vacation together, not really sure if that's still happening. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, and the Tower. I think you're at your breaking point. I think you're at this place right now where you know your self-worth. And you're like, I'm not going to chase him. I'm not going to, he keeps running from me. He doesn't want to take responsibility. I can't be chasing him. And I think, April, you're at this point where you're kind of giving up. Yeah, 2 of Swords, Knight of Swords reversed. And the Hierophant reversed. You feel like you and Rob are kind of not on the same page. And you don't know where you stand, and you're indecisive if you want to move on from him or if you want to stay. So what I'm seeing is, like, right now, this Tower, I feel like, is coming in soon for this connection to make a decision, because you can't make a decision about staying or leaving. But you are fed up, okay? So it looks like you don't want to reject him. You don't want to end things, but you also don't want to keep things where they are. So you don't really know what decision you want to make just yet, is what it feels. Hey, Parissa. All right, let's go ahead and do Erica at 1:17:35. She's got 2 questions because I didn't get a chance to do her questions. I didn't see them. All right, what can you expect from the new person? What can Erica expect from the new person? The Fool in reverse, the King of Swords, the Sun in reverse, and the Judgment reverse. So it looks like the new person isn't sure what they want to do. They're not really making up a decision just yet. They're kind of unsure where things are between the two of you. Yeah, they have this cloudy Judgment. So with Judgment in reverse, that's telling me they're not really sure what they want to do. So they're kind of in this energy of, like, I don't know if I want to continue this. I don't know if I want things to move forward. I don't know, where things are at in the future. They could still be hurting from something else. All right. So with this new person, it's telling me, like, they don't really know what the decision is they want to make. So, Erica, I don't know what's going on. They're kind of in this illusion right now of, like, they don't know where things are. They don't know where things can go. Maybe needing more clarity at this time. So, what is going on with the new person and their ex? Oh, thanks, Parissa. All right, well, the 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Wands, and the 9 of Swords reversed. I hope they're not trying to repair something with their ex, because it's telling me that they're kind of getting this person's attention. 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. King of Wands. What's going on with this new person and the ex? I hope they're not making a decision to go back to this person. They could be dealing with a twin flame, and they're wanting that person intimately. I do have only you and releasing. Okay, so they could be still somewhat lusting after this other person, but realizing they only want you. So that's why they're in their head about this. They could be getting attention from this ex. Okay, because it maybe is a twin flame they're dealing with, and they're still kind of wanting them. But it looks to me like they are choosing you and releasing that person. Okay. So they are tempted by them, but they're making a decision to leave. So, all right, Katie, whatever comes out. Katie Capricorn. Whatever comes out. All right, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. So somebody is afraid of contact. And peace in reversed. Okay, well, this person's afraid of where things are between the two of you, if you guys are going to be in a peaceful situation. Oh, you're welcome, Empress. So I think this person is afraid too much time has went on, that you're upset with them. Magician, Knight of Pentacles, reverse, Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, this person's kind of worried because they played games, because they took too long to come back. They're questioning where they stand with you. They could be manifesting you back and feeling like it was pointless or you don't want them. Yeah, they're contacting you, missing you, but feeling like the connection's not the same anymore. Like when they contacted you, it's almost like you're willing to forgive them or you're willing to just move on, but it doesn't feel like the same as it once did because so much time has passed. That's what I'm getting, Katie. They realize that, they took too long to contact you, and now when they did contact you, the connection's not as strong anymore. The distance between us kills me. I'm afraid that I lost you forever. We're meant to be together. I will wait as long as it takes for a shot with you. Yeah, they're afraid they took too long, though. Or they were too understanding, too patient, and now it's like they are afraid they lost the connection with you. It's not as strong anymore. They feel more disconnect than they did before. All right, Sassy, who is coming? 12210. Who is coming towards Sassy? All right, third party, social media, reconciliation. Damn. So this person is contacting you on social media. They're in a third party, and they want to reconcile. Okay, taking off their mask. Commitment in reverse and craving in reverse. This looks like somebody that they want you now, and they don't want to keep waiting for you, is what I'm getting. This is somebody that they actually want something with you. The King of Wands in reverse, Five of Wands reverse, Seven of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups reverse. Okay. Well, this looks like somebody that they weren't really sure what they wanted from you or the situation. This is somebody you don't have commitment with. Okay. They are in a third party, and they want to reconcile. They could be manifesting you. Magician, Queen of Swords reverse, King of Cups, and the Knight of Swords reverse. So, what I'm getting here, this is somebody that I feel like they're afraid that you're not going to want them anymore, that you are shutting off emotionally and giving up on this. This is somebody that does have feelings for you. They do want you, and I think they are manifesting you back, but they have to get out of this commitment because the third party is this other person. And I am getting here with the King of Wands reverse. It's a fire sign, so it could be a Leo. What do they want to say? Every time my phone rings, I hope it's you. I wish you were here with me. Damn. So they could be afraid that you don't want them anymore, and that's why they're coming back. So let me clarify. How do you feel about them? This looks like the person that is in that third party. How do you feel? Justice. Queen of Wands reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse, and the Devil in reverse. How you feel about them is you feel like you're the other person. So yeah, I think it's the person that's the old Leo. It's the person that you feel like they were wasting your time, that they were kind of taking advantage of the situation, and they owe you some kind of apology because you feel like you're a third person here. You feel like you're the third party, you're the other woman, and yeah, this is telling me that it is that person. Yeah, this person you're holding on to. So it's the person you're holding on to, the person you want. I am getting a Leo here. They're taking their mask off and telling you that they don't want this other person. Could be contacting you on social media. So, all right, let's go ahead and do Wendy. Let's do whatever comes out for Wendy. All right, Wendy, whatever comes out. All right, so time, I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Unworthy, you're a better person than I am. Liquid courage, somebody that's taken a while to contact you, they are coming back, possibly drinking or feeling in a better place. Memories in reverse and pain, they could be trying to block out the memories of you. Okay, that's kind of sad. This is somebody that they could be drinking or they have an addiction, Wendy, or they're trying to block out the memories that they have with you. And they're afraid that they've lost you, that you don't want them. Yeah, this person feels like you don't care about them. 9 of Swords reversed, 5 of Cups reversed, the 7 of Wands, and the 4 of Swords reversed. This is somebody that feels like you don't care about them, that you're not even losing sleep over them, you've moved on, that you're just basically, if they were to contact you or come back, like you wouldn't even care. It wouldn't affect you, it wouldn't faze you. The World, the 6 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 10 of Wands reversed. I feel like this is somebody that wants to come back into your life. There's a lot of painful memories that they try to forget. And they want to come back and at least give you closure, or the two of you try to close something out here. This person I feel like at least wants to have closure. I'm scared you will reject me. I ran because I wasn't ready for you and I want a future with you. Happy belated birthday. And I hate seeing you with them. So they could be afraid that you're moving on. They could be under this impression that you're moving on, you're dating somebody else, and they at least want closure. Like, do you still want to work on this, or are you dating other people, is what I'm seeing. But they feel like you don't care, you've moved on, and either you found somebody else or you're going to. And it's hurting them. All right, Kristen, your love situation. Okay. Kristen, what's going on with your love situation? Well, I got ghosted and surrender. If somebody ghosted you, you could be just letting go. Self-love in reverse, divine feminine in reverse, and return. Ooh, somebody could be returning that ghosted you. And you're trying to give up and let go for your healing. So, Kristen, I feel like this person ghosted you. You're trying to let go to focus on your divine feminine self. And they are coming back for reconciliation. 3 of Pentacles. Yep, they're coming back. 8 of Swords, the Moon, and the Knight of Swords. So they are going to contact you. They're coming back for communication. And I think it's got you in your head now. You're like, what do I do? You weren't expecting them to come back. Yeah, you weren't expecting them to come back. I think you're trying to work on yourself, Temperance here. And I do see this person contacting you again. Let's see, what do they want? Okay, 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 4 of Swords reversed, and the 7 of Swords. I feel like they don't want you to move on, is what I'm feeling. Yeah, they don't want you to date anybody else. They want to commit to you, even if there's been like a fallout between the two of you. They don't want you to date anybody else. And they may assume you're dating somebody else. So I do see this person coming back, okay? And it's almost like when you're trying to work on yourself is when they're coming back. Because look, I've been working on myself and I'm not the same as I was before. I feel like that's you. Like you're trying to work on yourself. I want to make things right. I'm ready to take my mask off. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. So, yeah, Kristen, I see them coming back. Oh, thanks, Jay. I appreciate that. So, Taurus, I got Gemini, Cancer, could be any sign. But as you're letting them go, that's when they're returning. All right, let's go ahead and do Danielle. 1:30:05. So what's the news on you and the Aries? What's the news with you and the Aries? Well, they're afraid to take a chance. Hey, Poulsen. Unappreciated in reverse. So this person knows you care, Danielle. They're afraid to take a chance on this. Unexpected in reverse. And intuition. So it's almost like they're afraid to take a chance. They know you care about them. But it's almost like they know that you're expecting them too. So this person knows you're expecting them, Danielle. And I think you are, guys, you and this person are intuitively guided. You are listening to each other intuitively. And it's like they know that they are going to come back. 10 of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and the King of Wands reversed. So it looks like what's going on with this Aries, they are hurt by what's happened between the two of you. They are afraid to take a chance on this because right now I think they're focused on themselves. Okay. I feel like what's going on is that they are trying to work on themselves, their overall well-being, and they do want to come back. They know that you are expecting them to come back, but they're kind of waiting for a sign. 4 of Cups reversed, 2 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. Ace of Swords. Okay. So, I do see communication soon. All right. They know you're expecting them. They don't want to come in and take a risk. They want to wait till the timing is right to have a conversation. And it also looks like, Danielle, that they are in this energy of taking care of themselves, their well-being, 9 of Cups and 9 of Pentacles, working on their finances or emotional health. They could be having like a health issue going on that they're focusing on. What do they want to say? I need to tell you the truth. I want to hold you, and I underestimated how important you are in my life. So they want to tell you how much you mean to them, but it's when the timing's right. I do see you getting communication soon, Danielle, from this person. All right, so let's do Leah, 1:32:30, and then Jean is after that. All right, Leah, whatever comes out. Dishonesty, reconciliation, proposal in reverse. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Pride in reverse and running. I feel like this person doesn't want to run anymore, Leah. They realize that they were lying to you. It's telling me with pride in reverse, they want to be vulnerable and express to you how they're feeling. Okay, is what I'm getting here. This person does want to reconcile with you. Maybe tell you why they stopped giving to this or why they were distant. Okay, the Empress, the Magician, the Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. Damn, you got 4 major arcanas. So, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Scorpio. This person is letting go of their pride, Leah. They know you are their divine person. And I feel what's happening is they let pride get in the way. And that's why they stopped contacting you. Because they're intimidated. Yeah, this is somebody that was intimidated. And they stopped giving to this. Because they didn't know where it was going to go. So, what I'm getting, this person is coming back, reconciliation, being vulnerable, telling you how they feel, Leah, and wanting to see where things are between the two of you. They're letting go of their ego. Look, I was selfish and stuck in my ego, but now ego's in reverse. So they're letting go of their ego. You're worth more to me than I let on. I want to treat you the way you deserve. So they feel bad for how they treated you. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, Gemini. Could be a Leo strongly, or they have Leo in their chart. All right, Jean. All right, what we got for Jean? What to expect this week? What can Jean expect this week? New chapter. Okay, you can be afraid of a new chapter. Holding back, new chapter. Gossip in reverse. Hey, Kaiser. Yeah, I'm taking donations. If you'd like to send me a donation, you can. You can send it through PayPal or Cash App. Thinking and karma. You're welcome, Leah. All right, Jean. So what I'm getting, I think you're in this energy of not really sure if you should move on. You're thinking about this person, having some doubts. Yeah, you can do super chat too. That's fine. And I think you don't know what's going on between you and this person. Four of Cups, the High Priestess, reverse, Queen of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. You feel a very strong connection. You feel like this is your divine person, Jean. But there's a sense of you not knowing if you can trust them, thinking about their intentions, what they want with you. Maybe why this person hasn't came back. Yeah, I think you're waiting to hear from them. And you're open to communication. Okay. I'll do a couple super chat questions. I just don't want to do too many because my throat is hurting really bad. And I do have to work later today. So I don't want to not have, I don't want to not be able to talk at my job, you know. But anyways, what I'm seeing, Jean, is Jean still here? Because I don't see Jean. Oh, okay. Anyways, what I'm seeing is like you are wanting communication from this person, but you're not sure if you should just, you know, if this person's ever going to contact, and you're basically telling yourself they may not contact, and you're trying to move on, but you don't know if moving on is the best thing to do. Maybe you're not ready to move on. So what they want to say is, I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense, and I'm afraid that I lost you forever. All right, so I have Pisces, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo. Could be any sign. Yeah, you can ask a question real quick if you'd like to. I'm going to go ahead and do Kaiser's real quick. How does Erica currently think or feel? Okay, so how does she currently think or feel? How does Erica think? How does she think about you? Like, what does she think? Okay, well, she thinks that you guys don't really have a foundation or a relationship, or something isn't established just yet. They got foundation in reverse. She may think that you don't want a relationship. Five of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords reverse. Okay. Well, she thinks that you guys can have a relationship if you guys talk about that. But there's been either no communication about a relationship, or she doesn't know if that's what you're wanting. Okay. So what she thinks of you is that you guys have some kind of relationship, but it's not established just yet. How does she feel? How does she feel? Okay, well, wanting in reverse. Page of Cups. Okay, so she's not craving you because she already has you. Page of Cups. Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords reverse, and the Seven of Wands. So how she feels is that she does have you, and she's made it obvious that she wants to be with you. So with craving in reverse, she feels like you both have each other. You both aren't, you know, aching for each other because you're in each other's lives. You both have each other. You both want to work on the situation, is how she feels. Let's see, does she want a relationship? Yeah, the Sun. So she would like a relationship. The Devil in reverse, Eight of Wands reverse, Two of Wands reverse. I think she hasn't really told you what she wants with you, which is why you're assuming she doesn't. But she does. Yeah, the Tower and the Ten of Cups reverse. She wants some kind of foundation. And she could be afraid that things aren't really going anywhere, or they've been stuck for some time. But if you guys talk about a commitment, it looks like she does want to commit. You're always on my mind. I'm ready to take my mask off. Your energy is intoxicating and it's pulling me in. I'm on my way to you. So she wants to tell you how she feels. And it looks like she does want to have some kind of commitment. All right. Okay. Let's see, Jay. Are you running into a huge settlement? Let's see. And then after this question, guys, I am going to get off of here after this question. Let's see. Are you running into a huge settlement? Okay, well, I got the King of Wands reverse, King of Swords reverse, Nine of Swords reverse, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands reverse. Yes, Page of Pentacles. I do feel like you're coming into some money. If it's not a big settlement, you are getting money. Okay. I feel like you are stressed about it though. Because maybe you need the money right now, or you don't know if you're gonna get this money. I do feel like there is good news about it, Page of Pentacles. I just wouldn't overthink it too much. Exhaustion in reverse. Yeah, I wouldn't let the situation affect you mentally. I wouldn't mentally dwell on it or think the worst, because I do see money coming in. Okay, it looks like it's when you need the money is when it's coming too. So I do see, I don't know if it's a big settlement, but I do see money coming in, and it's when you need it or you're expecting it. All right. Oh, you're welcome. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'll get timestamps below. If you guys booked a personal reading or got a member reading, I'll get it soon for you. It might not be until I get off work so I can get your reading done, but I will get it done by hopefully tonight, if not early tomorrow. And I'll see you guys later. I probably won't be live again until Saturday, just because I want to take some time off for my health and see how I feel. But I will be on this weekend. All right, I'll see you guys later.